Funny, I noticed at first when I was watching the videos last night, my nose and the way I do my skin and everything like that. I sat there and I thought, well, you're becoming comfortable with the camera, like it's not there. It's like no, it's the people and the people that they use to influences you, superficiality making you react. Oh fuck, that's weird. Yeah, it is. I was like, man, these people are bizarro. Yeah, they're very bizarre. They're very superficial. They're very shallow, and they're very mean. You know, they'll put people in archaic, aggressive, abusive conditions and say, fight your way out. And then when you fight your way out, it's like you deserve to be with them. It's like, oh God, no. Have people throw you into hell, then have you fight your way out of hell and say, now you get to be with us. Now, why didn't you just forgive debt and trespass, love one another, eternal faithful peace, you wackadoodle sick fuck? Okay, go away. I don't like you. And then they wonder why doesn't he like us? You won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Okay. It's perfect. It's not being lazy. You're a military dog. Or like I told that lady at DES thing, it's like, no, if you join the military, it's like they rape the dog. If you don't rape the dog, they'll kill you, and the next guy will rape the dog. The girls will even rape the dog to prove they're just as good at it as the guys. Like, what? It's, I don't want to end up dead. Why not? You don't want to rape a dog. You know the story about the chupacabra? It's hard to tell that to children. You know what that story is about? That's about a man who copulated with a goat. And the chupacabra is the offspring of the goat. Okay, they don't explain that on the Scooby-Doo cartoon because just like, oh, that's a disturbing story. Yeah, the same with centaurs, minotaurs, yada, 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 yada. Okay. She's a snake woman and she copulates with horses. She says she doesn't, but she lies, right? Do you understand? Okay, that's disturbing. That's particularly disturbing. Why would you want to have sex with an animal? Because some people, I've worked in lockup with kids that were sex offenders and had sex with their dogs. Okay. And they liked the dog, and I was like, no, the dog doesn't like it. It doesn't feel good. Okay. Girl dogs don't like sex with guy dogs. They just get in heat to reproduce. It doesn't feel that good for they're not excited about it. If they were elated about it, we'd have more dogs than we'd know what to do with. Because they're animals and they're survival. Okay, alpha predators. Guys, fuck. Predator, bird, whatever, and stuff like that. That's stuff from their imagination. Guys, George Lucas, okay? Steven Spielberg. There's always a bigger fish. That's not true. Okay. There's no fish on Venus or Mars. There was once life on Mars. Okay. Life as we know it in symbiotic relationships, okay, needs the same stuff that's on Venus and the same stuff that's on Mars to exist, but it needs to be in the right position and it needs the right formation. Do you understand? Like a fetus. If it doesn't have everything, then things don't work right. And do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So, like I told John Najim at the fucking NASA's museum on Maine and Las Cruces, these motherfuckers won't live the Lord's Prayer. And then they put together all this shit and talk about how brilliant and great they are and how great it is. And they could learn it from just studying their snot in a combustible engine. Okay, what's the snot doing? Well, the combustible engine seems to be killing the snot. Oh, Venus, don't you, if you will, please send another Martian for me to kill. One who wants to make a cartoon and throw me back to Earth like a frizzy abominable stuck on the Mars where they couldn't do it because he couldn't breathe or live. Venus make her fair. They're so fucking stupid in their fucking designer underwear and wear my perfect sports bra. Just share. Garrett Givens, Gordon's knee built to last. And please, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about your dysfunctional sex life anymore. I sat and listened to, and it made me sit and think. I'm sitting there, I was listening to a song by Mel Carter, When a Boy Falls in Love. You ever heard it? It's really cute. And it's about the same thing like with, it's Christmas, the three Christmas tunes by Tommy Edwards. All the marketing things that people are addicted to that they think they love. The The mistletoe, the kids pressed at their windows, up against the stores at Gimbals, wanting a train, wanting a Red Ryder BB, and all the things that they think they love. Oh, you're not living the Lord's Prayer. How can you love learning to get a gun and shoot each other on Along Came Jones? Right? Wouldn't it be better if Salty Sam understood the Lord's Prayer and then was not salty anymore? No, where's all the fun in that? What's fun about murdering each other over what you want? What's fun about sexually assaulting a woman, a dog, a goat, or a horse, or you're not really sexually assaulting a horse. It's different with a woman. If a woman has sex with a horse, the horse is going to like horses. The horses like it. Okay, the dogs, the women, the females enjoy sex. Okay, dolphins, females enjoy sex. Yeah, because they live in a very harsh environment and it's hard to stay alive. But they can sure take out a shark with that. Yeah, okay. Do you understand? Okay, but yeah, and so no, guys, look, you can build a house. Build a house. Get a good night's sleep. With the windows and stuff, yeah, a drone could come in and kill you, but we're living the Lord's Prayer. A drone could still come in and kill you. I understand that. Some idiot could make a drone because he's pissed off because we're not living philanthropy and he wants to be in charge and have his own island to have sex with 14-year-olds legally. Okay, they used to always have sex with 14-year-olds legally. Yes. Okay. In certain tribes, no, they would sit there and tell you no. We had ceremonies. We called them bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, quinceañeras, sara, so forth. Okay. She's not ready for sex yet. She's not menstruating yet. She can't have babies. Okay. And then even then, in Hebrew culture and Jewish culture, which Benjamin Netanyahu has no clue about. Okay. It's the whole thing with, what's that guy's name? What's the dude's name? You know, the one who accidentally killed the lady in Santa Fe. Alec Baldwin. Remember that movie? You know, sex is like Chinese food. It's not over until everyone gets their cookies, right? I learned that in Jewish class at a freaking ASU. No, you know, that one of the requirements is you have to make sure that the environment is healthy for sexual reproduction. Okay, this is these guys are trying hard to act like me. Okay? They won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer to save their children from philanthropy, but, hey, she's much ado about nothing. There you go, much ado about nothing. Make sure she has an orgasm. Well, get two wives and have them lick their coochies for a while till they come into you and say, hey, we had our orgasms. Get a erection and put a seed in us, you stupid boner. Okay. No, that's not the way it worked. Why do you think they had concubine rooms and all that stuff? Yeah. Hi, I'm Saul. Better call Saul. Yeah, no. I'm like King David. Okay. They wanted to have sex with me because I'm like a Malachi Young, and Malachi Young is like me. Okay. Brigham Young, no, he wasn't. He knew he wasn't. He goes, I don't have the revelation that you do, Joe. He doesn't talk to me as much. It's like, he talks to you and he listens to you. He just doesn't, he knows you don't have the time. He understands what you're going through and he understands your mindset. And Brigham Young has a different mindset. He's a man's man. He's not so much of what they refer to as a, Suzuki refers to as a stargazer. Love is all we need, so just take me in your arms and love me. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to bleed. And we got to do this. Okay. No, I was just fun. I had the game last night and I was watching it. And Kalani Sitake does have talks with the Lord about football. That's the only time they ever get through to each other. Otherwise, he ain't got time to listen to me. When he's talking to God, he's talking to himself. When he's talking to the Lord because he cares about his kids, he talks to me. Okay. And so it's just relax and have a good time. That Bamba kid is probably one of the best college football players in the country. Okay. And nobody talks about it. You know, he's probably that's like the Jalen Ramsey kid. That's yeah. That kid takes away half the field. Okay. He's big. And he tackles. And he tackles in a way that he's, I want to make the stop. I want to be part of the team. I want to, yeah, no. He said, that is a good football player. Okay. The other kid's not bad either. Was it Anderson or whatever? He's good too. They know. They decided, let's go to school and let's do this. Let's be the defense. No, he's a really good ball player. Man, he's good. Yeah. He's 6'3", and yeah. No, he's good. What if somebody goes out there and toast him and stuff? They keep winning. They're going to have to end up playing that Smith kid from Ohio State. Then he's going to find out how good he really is, right? Yeah, that Smith kid's good. Oh, yeah, I've watched him play. He's good. Oh, yeah, he's really good. Some kids have that, they talk about, a man among boys. Yeah, a lot of kids have that. Oh, they didn't have that with me. No. I was faster than them. I could jump higher than them. Okay, do you understand? I can't reiterate that enough. I was a deadly shooter and I was a better passer. Okay, do you understand? And you shoot and pass in football too. Yeah. I'm not going to hurt people. I do not hurt people. Well, if I tackle them, I'm going to tackle them. I'm not going to hurt them. It's not my intent to hurt them or myself. I would use perfect form and and try not to hurt them or me. You don't want to hurt your shoulder. You don't want to hurt you want to make sure that you use your core, but you got to be careful because you don't want to have like the thing like that would happen with Damar Hamlin. Okay. Because it's like hitting a car. Okay. You have a man that excessively lifts weights like every day forever, and then they can't. No, you do it too much, and then especially the bigger guys like the offensive linemen, and then they eat and eat and eat, and then you get older, and then you have to sit them down like one of my favorite football players when I was a kid, Mario Puentes. And Tony Gamboa goes, no, Mario rides his bike for how he stays alive. He's lean now. He's skinny now. In order to maintain his lifestyle where he eats and he did what he did, he rides his bike for miles. Okay, but that could cause damage. Yeah, that can cause damage on anything. Maybe he ought to try. That also can cause damage on your feet and stuff. What you have to learn to do is be like the little DeMarco. Instead of have two burritos, have one. And then it's easier on your... Yeah, I'm already doing that with myself. And then you still have a thing like I could eat more. Yeah, you could because of the size of your stomach and your activity when you were young. But you're not hungry. Just drink some water. And it's like, right. Oh, man, that woman is sexy. Okay. I like her, Suzuki. Could you give her my number? You don't have a phone number. Oh, sorry. She's cute. You think she'd be into me? Oh, my gosh, yeah. She's going to help save my life from people that tried to kill me with sports medicine. Right, thank you. Okay. No, just kidding. You need a woman to focus on, otherwise you feel like dying. That's the whole thing about, what's his name? Mel Carter. Thank you, Suzuki. Thank you. Thank you, DT. Mogan Cycle. Thank you. I love this guy. But he's like, yeah, so, okay. He told me that. He goes, hang in. You might want to live somewhere else and you might find some other people more attractive. I never thought... More attractive. There's nothing about being more attractive. Attractiveness is what we do, Earl. You're right. Well, I'll keep working on that girl. She's cute. She'd be a wonderful woman for some man that actually wants to live the Lord's Prayer and hasn't become a total whacked out, think of my penis pussy face. There you go. Okay, thanks. I love DT Suzuki and Senya Sen. They're so fun to help clean up this mind-fucking mess. Just wake up in the morning, make sense of this. What do we dream about? I don't know. It was insane. I got to get Taylor Swift and her friends out of hell. They're turning into cartoon characters, and that's not right. This is wrong. I don't know. They're going to have to help themselves, but I'll do the best help I can on social media. Anonymous LY. How abominable. Just go get to work, Sal Cal. Make me some breakfast. She's an excellent cook. Okay, guys, I love you. Okay, snatch that home run. Yeah, center field. Put me in, coach. Okay, guys, I love you. Get your shit together. Stand up for a Lord's Prayer. Then we'll talk more football. All right, peace out.